What's up, YouTube peeps and barbecue freaks? Thank you guys for joining me today. Today's video is actually going to be a copycat recipe that I do. I was watching View to the Grill, and Brother Johnny did a Huevos Rancheros video a little while back that I absolutely loved. And I have decided to copy that video. Watching this video reminded me of how growing up we would have Huevos Rancheros. So I'm really excited to try this recipe. I think it's going to be excellent. I'm going to bring you guys along, and we're going to see how this turns out. Let's get started. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to chop up some tomatoes. I'm going to use probably about half of this onion, maybe a little bit more than half. We're going to chop up some jalapenos, and I'm going to add in a serrano pepper. I love the flavor of the serrano pepper, and I like the heat that this is going to provide. These, I don't know, I might de-seed the jalapenos and then just use the heat from the serrano, which I will not de-seed. I may leave the seeds in. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. We'll see. I'm going to get this stuff chopped up, and then we'll get it in the pan. All right, so I got everything chopped up. One thing that I forgot to mention that I didn't show at the beginning is I am adding some garlic. So I took 2 cloves of garlic and minced that up along with the onion, peppers, and tomatoes. So just want to mention that. Gonna add some oil to this pan, and I'm gonna drop these onions in here. So we're gonna saute all of this. Just let it simmer together. Get to know one another. It's gonna be oh so good. I'm gonna drop in my garlic that I minced up. That onion and garlic, oh, it's gonna get this house smelling yum in no time. So got that in there. Oh, I'm already smelling that garlic, you guys. And drop the tomatoes in there. Oh man, that garlic is smelling really, really nice. And then I'm gonna take my jalapeno and serrano pepper, add that to the mix. Now I've seen this recipe before where people would take this, blend it up in a blender. You know, that's one way of doing it. In my opinion, Huevos Rancheros, I think you gotta have like chunks of, you know, the onion, tomato, pepper, stuff like that. That's just how I'm used to having it. But, you know, if you want to throw it in a blender, go right ahead. I like this way better, personally. But you do you. I'm going to add some salt and pepper. There's that. I'm going to add some salt. So we're gonna let this saute down a bit. One other thing that I'm gonna add is some ground comino or cumin. And this is really just a taste, but that's probably half a tablespoon, a little more than half a tablespoon. And we're just gonna let this saute down for a bit. And I'm gonna add some water. We're just gonna let it simmer away. I'm gonna let these saute for a bit, and then we'll add some water in just a second. All right, you guys, these veggies have been sauteing for just a few minutes. And I'm gonna add some water to this. I've got 1 cup of water that I'm gonna add. And then we're just gonna kind of leave this on a medium to low simmer. And in a little bit, I am gonna thicken this up with some cornstarch, but I want this to come to a simmer before I do. All right, this is to come to a simmer. I'm gonna take half a tablespoon of cornstarch. Add that to the mix. Now I'm gonna turn it down to a low heat and let it simmer for, I don't know, about 10 minutes or so, or until it starts to thicken up to my liking. I'm going to add one more ingredient to this, but I'm not going to add that till a little bit towards the end. So we'll let this get simmered away. We're going to let it just get all nice and yummy. I'm gonna make some bacon next, and got the comal going in the back. Warm up some tortillas. It's gonna be good, guys. It's gonna be real good. All right, you guys, this has been sauteing for about 7 minutes. The last thing I'm gonna add is a couple of pieces of Velveeta cheese. Now, this is a one thing in his recipe, Johnny's recipe, that we didn't do growing up. Listen, we had to make that government cheese last. So we weren't wasting it in any Huevos Rancheros. So we're gonna let this simmer. That cheese is gonna melt. I can see that the sauce is thickening up, or the water, thickened up from that cornstarch. Oh man, if you guys can smell this kitchen, good gosh. Smells good. Anyway, we're gonna let this melt. Just probably about another 5 more minutes and it'll be done. I got some bacon over here cooking. We're gonna make some eggs. I can't wait. All right, the ranchero sauce is done. My bacon is done. I'm gonna take some of this bacon grease here. And actually, we'll just do that here. We're gonna use that bacon grease to make the eggs. Couple of eggs here. Ain't nothing to it. I mean, you guys know how to make eggs. All right, just got a couple of large eggs here that we're going to leave them in this pan, let them cook up, and then we're gonna plate it up, guys, and get to tasting. It should be good. All right, let's see if I don't screw this up. I think I did it. I think we're all right. Cut the fire off. The residual heat's gonna cook the rest of the eggs. Yes, I did it. All right, let's plate this bad boy up. I'm gonna take these eggs right there. Then I'm gonna add some of this ranchero sauce right over the top. Look at this, so good. This smells so good, you guys. And I know it's gonna have plenty of heat. Add some bacon. Oh yeah, I'm gonna warm up some tortillas and then we get the taste test, y'all. Warm up some tortillas. These are freshly made. My local HEB makes these fresh every day, and I just picked these up yesterday. Woo! That comal is hot, so you gotta use, you know, fresh tortilla. You just have to. All right, let's give it a taste. Got my tortilla here. It's gonna be good. Now, I don't know how I'm gonna do this on camera because this is gonna be messy, but we're gonna give it a shot. All right, you guys, we're gonna give this a taste. Listen, you don't use a fork, just use a tortilla in your hands. Break this egg up, pop that yolk. It's gonna be good. Some of the ranchero sauce. Salud. Good gosh, that is good. You know, I think the cheddar cheese that I added to it was a really, really nice touch. Brother Johnny, thank you for the recipe idea. Yours looked great. I had to try it. It didn't disappoint. It's so good. And I hope you're doing well, my brother. You guys, if you are not following Johnny over at View to the Grill, I will leave a link to his channel below in the description box. Just hit the show more. Go subscribe to his channel. It's a young channel. Good guy. I dig his channel. I think you guys will as well. So, again, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys next time. Take care.